A acid rain stunned Lieutenant Chen's ankle, a searing counterpoint to the creeping numbness spreading through her mind. It had been a desperate gamble disabling the atmospheric process's secondary regulator. The resulting surge had briefly disrupted his xenopresence, buying her a few precious minutes of clarity, but the respite was fading, the oppressive tranquility returning with a chilling swiftness. "Chen," Thorne's voice resonated, devoid of inflection, a monotone echo of her former superior. He stood amidst the phosphorescent slime coating the ruined processor, his eyes glowing with a sickly jade luminescence. Reyes and Silva flanked him, their faces blanked, saliva pooling at the corners of their mouths. They were puppets, their strings pulled by the alien consciousness that permeated this world. "Don't call me Lieutenant," Chen rasped, her voice raw. She leaned against a crumbling section of the processor, trying to ignore the pain in her ankle. The neural disruptor she's jury-rigged had failed spectacularly. Its components were scattered across the floor, useless fragments of hope. "Resistance is inefficient," Thorne replied, the words carefully chosen, almost rehearsed. "Acceptance is beauty." Chen spat on the phosphorescent slime. "Beauty? This isn't beauty. This is a violation." Rey's head tilted slightly as if struggling to comprehend her words. A flicker of something, a ghost of the man he once was, crossed his features before being instantly extinguished. Silva shuffled forward, a low growl escaping his throat. For a fleeting moment, the vacant expression vanished, replaced by a flash of furious defiance. He lunged at Thorne, a desperate, clumsy attack. Thorne merely sidestepped, and Silva collapsed. His body seized as the alien consciousness reasserted its control. "Such unnecessary violence," Thorne murmured, his gaze fixed on Chen. "The connection is growing stronger in you. Such an anomaly. Such potential." Chen knew what he meant. She was resisting, actively fighting against the assimilation that made her valuable, a subject for study, a test case. A grim possibility dawned that they didn't want to simply erase her, but to understand her resistance. "You think you can study me?" she challenged, forcing a defiant edge into her voice. "You think you can dissect my will? I won't break. I won't asterisk." "Your emotional state is fascinating," Thorne continued, oblivious to her bravado. "Such a chaotic symphony of fear, anger, and defiance. Such an efficiency." She pushed herself away from the processor, ignoring the searing pain in her ankle. She needed to move, to put distance between herself and Thorne. The forest was her only chance. "I'm transmitting the distress signal," she muttered, knowing the signal was likely to be fragmented, garbled, lost in the cosmic static. But she had to try. "Your signal is being detected," Thorne stated, as if reading her thoughts. "The connection is expanding. The forest awaits." The forest loomed before her, a wall of alien vegetation, pulsating with an internal light. It felt less like a refuge and more like a living trap. She stumbled forward, deeper into the gloom, pushing through the thick foliage. The air grew heavier, saturated with the sense of decay and something ancient and unknowable. She heard Thorne's voice again, echoing in her mind, a gentle, persuasive caress. "The towering tree calls. It understands. It welcomes." She knew what he was referring to. The monolith, the central nexus of the alien presence, a structure of immense power and unsettling beauty. It resonated with a frequency that seemed to burrow directly into her mind, threatening to overwhelm her. She reached a small clearing bathed in the eerie glow of bioluminescent fungi. Dominating the clearing was the towering tree, its branches intertwined with shimmering tendrils of light. It pulsed with the same unsettling rhythm as the monolith, a hypnotic beat that tugged at her will. The signal she's been transmitting finally broke through the interference, crackling across her comms. "Lieutenant Chen, do you repeat, Lieutenant?" It was command, a desperate lifeline. "This is Chen, I'm surrounded. Request immediate." Her voice trailed off, choked by the oppressive presence. The connection felt different now, stronger, more intrusive. "Your message has been received," Thorne's voice echoed, resonating not just in her ears, but directly in her mind. Such a persistent anomaly. It required further examination. She looked up at the towering tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like grasping claws. A wave of despair washed over her, threatening to drown her, but deep within, a tiny spark of defiance remained. She would not surrender. Not yet. "I'm not an anomaly," she whispered, her voice trembling. "I'm a soldier." A ripple passed through the towering tree, its bioluminescent glow intensifying. A single tendril of light detached itself from the trunk and snaked towards her, reaching out like a living hand. A final transmission from command flickered and died. Then everything went black.